time for Blunt Football Talk.
Trouble, gets away. Mahomes racing with the bad ankle and all. Inside the
right
20.
now carrying his little briefcase with his little
out in the streets.
with his little briefcase and his cut off hoodie. His hoodie with his cut off sleeves. The poor little sleeves are lost in the gutter. Go home, like a little puppy. And that's how Bill Belichick's career is.
Parsons on the move, and Micah Parsons is in.
He's that fool.
Hey, tell me you didn't grow up in the projects without telling me.
I grew up with adjacent, dog.
Hutchinson has it, and he's to the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson with a takeaway.
I hope it fucks your life up. I hope you fail. I hope you fall flat on your face. I'm like, these are my friends. This is us.
Ball comes out of his hand toward the end zone.
I personally cannot twerk. I used to be able to twerk until I took a twerking injury. Tried to do the whole wall twerk upside down. Took an injury. I've never twerked the same again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
All right, Champagne Poppy.
I take a day out to wake and bake. I get up early to wake and bake. I tell my job I'm gonna be late. I might not go back in the Tuesday. Wake and bake, wake and bake, wake and bake. Too big, wake and bake, 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 wake and bake. The dab and the blow it on leave it. Started the trend like I see the hate.
So anyway, it is what it is. It is.
Yeah.
So I talk to you. Hey, niggas.
You can't say that.
That's as much as we got. So we're going to switch it up. I know, but that's as much as we can play without getting sued. Turn it up. Look, Little John would appreciate our show. Yeah, I think he would. I think if I was like, Little John, do you like Blood Football Talk now that you've listened to a couple episodes? He'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, are you going to tell people about Blood Football Talk? And he'd be like, okay. And I'm like, you're going to sponsor the show? And he'd be like, what? What? Only when it came to the money coming back to us. He'd be like, what? He makes so much money. He'd be like, here's like $5,000. I just want to see y'all succeed. And then we'd be like, okay. I was trying to be a cheap bitch, because at the same time, as Little John got that Little John money, I wasn't trying to be greedy.
Was that supposed to be for that one or the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, word.
No, if the other one goes, we have to stop him.
Okay, word. I just want to make sure. Anyway, welcome back to Blood Football Talk. It's been a great summer break.
Bro, I've been swimming. Like, actually, I bought a new Fitbit waterproof and physically fit Fitbit and stuff. And I'm actually going to swim tomorrow morning again because I really do like swimming laps. And my old Fitbit had probably gotten the seal cracked in it. So when I went swimming, the first time I went swimming of the summer, I finally got the pool fixed. So finally got to go swimming. That was great. It wasn't done when we went to break, which I was very disappointed in because I was supposed to be spending this break swimming, and I had literally started the first 2 weeks of summer break not swimming.
Well, it's okay because after that, the last 3 weeks, we've been in a fucking heat wave. So
yeah,
that pool thing must have been really nice.
And that's why I'm going swimming tomorrow.
It's gonna be hot tomorrow too.
Oh yeah,
it's about to rain right now.
It's about to rain. But anywho, let's get to it though, bro. It is Blunt Football Talk. That's Pro Football Done Unprofessional. So, let's dive over to the Olympics. You've been watching the Olympics, man?
Oh yeah, everyone.
I know that's not what we're here for. But how can you not watch the Olympics? It's like my one chance every 40 years to go become a psychopath fan about shit I never care about normally, and then also be an existential psychopath fan to the stuff I'm normally into anyway.
Even more so because it's very much more emotional. You can see it in the people's eyes.
Listen, can I just tell you that we stood with Sha'Carri when she was suspended from the team after the Olympics did not even ask her to be suspended that long. And my girl is already doing her damn thing.
So, how many goals she got? Like 2?
I stand with Sha'Carri. I still with her. And listen, I ain't no punk like half y'all motherfuckers who did have her back when it happened. We toured the show. We talked about it for literally more segments than we probably should have spent on it over on Wake and Bake.
We need to change policies on certain things.
For the 2020 Olympics, we were actually on air for that.
Do you realize how long ago the 2020 Olympics seems to say that, right? It was 4 years ago.
So we're back. So I do want to say I'm always excited about Olympic basketball. I'm huge into France because of Wembanyama, playing for the Spurs. Huge, of course. Obviously, a huge WNBA fan. You know that. We know that. So there is a Suns team in there, so you can't say Suns. But so we have Mercury up.
Sun, not Suns. That's the difference. That's how I can get away with it.
Phoenix is like I was telling you, Phoenix is my other hometown. Colorado Springs is my hometown
because that shit's
and Phoenix is my other hometown.
Dude, if it's hot here, how hot is it there in Phoenix?
How you have two hometowns? Military brat. Sorry, bite me, bro. But anyway, so my other hometown is Budigen, Germany. But good luck, man. I'm not going back until the world is a world. You lived there long enough. You know what I'm saying? I want to go back and visit. But I need to go to Puerto Rico first. That trip's coming up next year's probably. I'd probably say May. No, it
was supposed to be, but shit happened. I get you. Life happens. It's a motherfucker sometimes.
I got another grandkid on the way.
Congratulations.
5 will be there by this time next year. But look, when we come back for the draft next year, I want 5 grandkids.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought you said his name was going to be 5. I was like, what?
No. That's my number 4 is the kid.
That's basketball. Yeah, that sounds like what?
No, but you know what it is? I told my daughter that my name in the girls' version, I said to her, and when she told me, I said to her my name and said, it's a really good girl's name too. I'm just saying if you had a girl. Yeah. So, let's do this.
forgot your name.
So you're weird.
That's what I hear.
I've been watching water polo. I've been watching. I like that.
I've even watching the gymnastics.
I've been watching soccer, but the men just got eliminated today by Morocco. Bad 2-4 nothing.
It's all good. Honestly,
we didn't show up.
I honestly really forgot about the men's soccer, but
just for the record, Morocco's World Cup team could not beat the USA on normal day. Not the World Cup team. This is the U23 team.
I see.
You get 3 people over 23, and after that, everyone else has to be over 23.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, well, we just fucking fired the head coach. Do we even have any head coach yet?
Oh, can we play Greg Burkhalter?
Yeah.
I believe so.
And that's not the coach of the U23 team,
anyway. That wasn't the U23 team coach anyway. I do want to say that I'm really excited about the baseball.
Baseball?
Well, because I'm big on Puerto Rico for baseball.
Baseball in the Olympics now?
First off, Puerto Rico doesn't get a lot of sports in there, so I'm big on Puerto Rico baseball and basketball. I love Germany basketball and soccer. I love American basketball, soccer. I've been watching field hockey. I'm not as big of a fan of it as I thought I'd be.
Yeah,
but this team handball thing, bro, I don't know what this sport is, but it looks like it's played on a basketball court normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking cool. The ball's like a dodgeball sized ball, kind of ish, and there's a net like a hockey net, and it's fucking cool. I'm into it.
How about women's rugby, bro? USA women's rugby,
bro. How about Canadian men's basketball? Canadian men's basketball doing so well.
Congratulations to them. I haven't actually been paying attention to basketball.
Jamal Murray, Denver Nuggets. That's why I'm watching them.
I
pay attention to some of my favorite players. When they go back to their home.
Speaking of
I think the USA and Greece play here soon too, and yeah, we're gonna spank you, Giannis. We're gonna spank you. Basically, Greece has Giannis, and we have 6 Giannis's.
Well,
we have so many teams that Jason Tatum didn't even get any playing time one game. We have so many good players.
Who did Joker's Slovakia?
Joker Slovakia, yeah.
Just a run through.
So basically, Slovakia is Nikola Joker and then 4 other dudes.
Yeah. Okay, they still beat. They still beat whoever they were playing like by 60 points. Who they playing against?
Head on me, I'm funny.
Was that who they playing? Was that Puerto Rico? No. Who? I think it was.
Woo! I love Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Puerto Rico's like this little tiny island that has like, just a few Olympic teams in sports. I really wish Puerto Rico had a. It's a vote, man. Not everybody wants to be part of America.
I don't blame them. I don't want to be part of America, but here the fuck we are.
Anyway, I like being part of America. I like being American. It's kind of cool.
There's parts.
Parts are cool. Parts are cool. I mean, if I'm being honest, parts are cool.
Okay. Now, at the end of the day,
it's dark.
actually, okay. So are we talking about the essentials? You know, we probably shouldn't get into this. So let's get into our next. Actually, our first thing.
What's the topics?
First off, we're going to NFL breaking news. Breaking news. Sad news. So Justin Herbert been reported being a walking boot. Okay. Now, what I understand, it's plantar's fasciitis.
Fasciitis.
It's basically along that line, but it's a different term what they called it. So here's the problem: is you're not going to see Justin Herbert during the preseason, Chargers fans, which I hear about from Tim and Mike. You're not going to see. Cool. That's great. Thank you for showing us that, produce team. Thank you, because we had no fucking clue what we're talking about. We knew he fucked his foot up. There you go. And it wasn't COVID toe. You sure? You sure? So, anyway, so COVID toe. No, I'm just playing. Hey, load another ball, bro. Let's do this football talk, bro. This way we can start to talk NFL. We're definitely going to keep an eye on college, big games. Probably more importantly, we'll be talking big upsets in college this year on the show. Well, we've really shied away from it, but now that colleges went to a 12-team playoff, and we decided that we would get off our high. I said, if you at least had, would they have before like 3 teams? I'm kidding. It was 4? I said if they at least just went to 8, I would stop crying for at least 3 to 5 years. They went to 12, and so like, shut up for the next 15 to 20, you son of a bitch. I was like, okay. I mean,
well, you added 16 because it was because first it was 6 and they added 2.
College kid, we'll just go to 16 and call it no bye weeks. Let's just make that right. Let's just make that right.
That'd be pretty.
A fucking 18 tournament over a month, or 16-team tournament over a month. That would work, right? Because you'd have 16 teams that would reduce to 8.
Right.
That would reduce to 4. That would reduce to a national championship.
No
5-week tournament.
No,
a 5-week tournament for the championship. So you need that extra week for the bye week for just the championship.
That way you can prepare.
Yeah. So so like whatever TV channel gets, it can get there and be ready.
Well, also that's for the players too.
Yeah, like a whole extra week to train at home.
Take it in.
Before you show up for but you have a whole week to really hardcore prepare at home. Before you show up and have to do all the media day shit, and then you have to deal with everything and taking the pressure. More importantly, of that day, I think NCAA. I know you just made a change, but hear us out here. That sounds sexy to me.
I'm telling you, emotion.
I'm telling you,
emotion.
The top 16 teams. I think you have to have certain at-large bids for conference champions, of course. But basically, you're going to have the ranked 1 through 12 teams, and then 4 at-large teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I would say, something like that, like where you have the conference champions of or I don't know.
Got the big 4 conferences that are still there, besides all the micro conferences.
Just hear me out.
I'm trying to understand.
Hear me out. I got another injury
brain
report.
that thought, okay,
yeah.
who the fuck now?
I didn't change the sad music for a reason. Hear me out here. I got another injury report. As a matter of fact, our producers tell us that whenever I say injury report, comes to mind. So, yep, they're back. They have their buttons to push.
No. Okay, thank God.
But DeAndre Hopkins is going to probably be out for
D-hopping going to be hopping for a minute?
6 weeks. They're hoping to. I'm hearing 4 to 6 weeks, which means the entire preseason and possibly the first week or 2 of the season. I don't think the Titans can afford to lose him to start the season. So I imagine without risking injury, they will do everything in their power to ensure that DeAndre Hopkins is on that field come week 1. And I think that you have to.
I don't know if that's possible, bro. It might.
Tell me it's impossible.
If they're playing on the Sunday, like the 9th, September 9th, then it might be.
It's impossible.
I didn't say it's supposed to say that might be. Might be. Okay.
Don't say it's impossible. Just going along with that country song.
You keep telling me nothing when
impossible. I don't know. I just have to hit the high notes. All right, so so, ladies and gentlemen of the country really excited to be back. I got to tell you, man, one of the best parts, and I mean, hands down,
if you were to ask me, yo, buddy, what's one of the best parts of being a football fan?
I would say
Outside of the game itself and watching the game of my team. But dude, get your kids out of the street. Anyway, thank you. Did I bitch for nothing?
yeah.
It kind of looked like it. You know what it was? Look.
It's
The ice cubes. I thought
yeah.
the ice cubes was smoke. I was so
Yeah.
fucking sick.
It's
I was
a
like,
camera,
I
guys.
was like, damn you pussy, clear the bong. Anyway,
How the fuck you give me a text when we're here next year? I'm just saying.
it went out to everybody in the fantasy football group, but it's not a
Hey,
group. But it's not a group
found
text.
Awesome.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Football Talk. It's live on Podbean weekly. You can check it out. They talk about the NFL. It's amazingly fun.
What's up, Jack? What's up, Quinn?
Oh, Queasy and Easy, my knees. Yeet. Yeah. Queasy from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Yeah.
What's
You
up?
gotta say Massachusetts, man. We was already on it already. We was doing the whole West
Easy.
Coast thing, my kneesy. All right,
It's the
anyway.
East Coast, so you can't do that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my brother from another mother. I call him the
He's
French.
from Massachusetts.
I call him the French Connection, Jacques. So, or sometimes I just call him Jackie because it's so East Coast to call a guy named Jacques Jackie. Hey yo, Jackie! Hey yo, Jackie!
Yeah.
So East Coast. I feel so East Coast when I get to call him Jackie. Anyway,
you have fun with that. All right.
you have fun with that. You're on your own. Let's move on. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Little twerp, I'll fire you in 5 fucking minutes. No, come back. No, don't let the door. Hey, come back. I'm just kidding. Here, have some weed. Sit down. We need a producer.
I told you gotta quit fucking yelling at this guy.
Calm down.
Hit the fucking. You understand? You are now on his death list.
Dude, don't say that. People do bad stuff at workplace environment.
Hey man, I'm just saying you better make this man feel nice.
bro,
hit the bong, hit the bong,
hit
sir.
the bong, young
Hit the bong,
young man.
man.
And then
We'll
when you're
make it
done-
up to you.
You're done? Pass it back to me, please, though.
Yes, we'll make sure Trey never says anything else bad to you or does anything
Right.
bad to you again.
I feel like you're making promises you shouldn't.
In the next
Every
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
In the next 5 to 10 minutes, okay? So please go ahead and hit the bong.
Okay, so I'm going to hit this bong, but I do want to ask you, did you see anything during the offseason before I move on to contract problems? Did you see anything during the offseason that that bothered you, that maybe you were worried about, that your own team that was amazing, any contract negotiation, anything you saw?
The quarterback's best friend got an extension, making him the highest paid offensive lineman in
Left
NFL
tackle?
history. Christian Wirfs.
Oh, I saw that contract.
Yeah, that's why I sent that to you. I was like, $140 million extension? Holy
No, hey, no, dude, you can have the
shit,
ball
bro.
back. I'm trying to make up to you right now.
Hit it again, little man. Come on. Hit it again, little guy.
Okay,
All right,
give it
fine.
the podcast P, and then
Fine.
I'll take it after that. But give me a second. So I do want to talk about some contracts that I think are really causing some problems that are still on the table as of right now.
Who ain't got paid yet?
Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah,
And I just don't know how the 49ers are going to ever pay him now because thanks to Justin Jefferson. Now, listen, Brandon Ayuk is not going to get Justin Jefferson money. He wasn't even the number one on his team. But you're dumb if you think he wouldn't be the number one on any other
team.
Not any other team, but dude, there are at least 8
Every other
NFL teams. There are at least 8 NFL teams that he would be their number one day one of training camp. Done.
I know one team right now who desperately needs.
The Titans because they lost D-Hop. I was like, sorry, Jack, couldn't resist. Anyway, I pick on our listeners when I know they're listening. Thing.
I was gonna say Cincinnati since they lost T. Higgins.
Well, that is funny.
It's so good. So Detroit, too?
Yeah. So T. Higgins, they want franchise tag him. He wants.
What's he get paid?
First off, Ayuk wants to ask for a trade. Actually,
Yeah, because they
clarify that.
Because they won't deal with IU. They won't give him an extension. Like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that right now.
so basically, I see the Pawn Star gif. Ayuk's like, I'm gonna need $50 million,
Best I
motherfucker.
could do is
And he's like, best I could do is like $22
$22,000.
million a year. Nah, he franchising at 27. So best I could do is $30 million a year.
I will.
Bro, the
take my
receivers
business
out there
elsewhere,
making
bro.
like what, 35, 40 million a year? They're damn near making what quarterbacks make. And rightfully so to a degree, but I'm just saying, damn. That looks interesting. I think somebody really talented. We're going to see the wide receiver market at some point do what the running back market did, and it's going to collapse in on itself, just like it's kind of like a stock market little mini crash does, right? Because at some
There's
point,
so many good receivers out there. It's gonna
no,
be
just like
included.
we saw what happened to like Saquon Barkley and other running backs, at some point,
Saquon just got paid.
listen, at some point, somebody extremely talented is going to ask for a lot of money no one's going to be willing to give it, and then he's going to get stuck with whatever he gets stuck with, and that's going to be that lower reset of the wide receiver market versus right now we're in a higher or upper reset of the market every time somebody gets big bow resets.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Interesting. Let me hit this real quick.
but yeah, Brandon Ayuk's contract is one of the biggest contracts that I am extremely concerned with. I mean, I am next level extremely concerned with. Because it's such an important player, and I think that,
for a team that you don't like.
well, and they're so far apart on the number that the Cardinals could really use a great veteran guy who has a savvy.
I knew they were going to try to work that in there because we already know that seen that got paid.
Well,
I mean,
and I think that's the 49ers' problem is that they have to look for the future. So if Purdy doesn't flop this year, they got to pay him. So the greatest quarterback deal of all time to get it. You won an NFC Championship with this guy already. You went to the NFC Championship the year before that with this guy until he got hurt and they got knocked out of the game
with him.
You had NFL Championship or NFC Championship and went to the Super Bowl with this guy.
Yeah.
If unless he literally fucking flops or gets injured and you have a reason to downgrade his worth, you're gonna fucking pay the man. So they're not gonna pay Ayuk. I just don't know. Like I said, when it comes to the contract situation, that's probably my biggest, literally probably my biggest concern with Ayuk. My next biggest concern is the biggest fucking cheapskate right now, at least looking at it, Jerry Jones. I'm extremely concerned about CeeDee Lamb's contract and that getting done. Also, they need to pay Dak Prescott with an extension. And the way Jerry Jones was talking, Jerry was talking like, we're just going to let Dak see what happens with Dak do and let Dak walk.
Hey. I mean,
I think that's dumb. You have somebody who actually you have somebody that when the piece, well, you know what, Jerry, you're cheap. Look, I don't understand how you're going to talk about, well, you had a string it, that's a terrible Jerry Jones, isn't it? Okay, I tried, but anyway.
What did he even say, sir, as you were trying to make fun of him?
Jerry Jones.
A lot of people with my power?
Someone's not going to pay nobody. Donald Sterling is my friend. Right, damn. Anyway, hey, by the way, I've been watching clip on I think it's on Hulu from FX, but dude, the Donald Sterling show, show, wow.
You're confusing two dumbasses together.
Probably three.
Dan Sterling and
Donald Duck.
Donald Dump.
So anyway, and we're not, and it's an election year, so we're just going to stay away from that place.
Yeah, it's election month season.
It's not even. It's worse. It's not even just an election year. It's
election season.
We are actually physically in season, and I'll say why. Because the Republican nominee is obviously the former President Trump, right? And then the Democrats, Kamala Harris just secured today. Kamala Harris just secured today the enough delegates to get the Democratic nomination. So you are correct. Actually, technically speaking, officially today, we are technically in election season.
So only 90 plus days out.
Yeah, it's that time of year where people start saying crazy things that are probably, after what happened to Trump, is probably going to get your ass arrested. You shouldn't say crazy stuff. 1, 2, you should definitely not act on crazy stuff. Did you ever? Me and Chris had to come home to the studio from summer break over what they did. And I just want to say, without getting too far down into that you do not shoot at people in this country. Please stop shooting at people. I don't care how much you don't like them. That's what a ballot box is for. Please don't shoot at people. Now, moving forward, because I think
violence is not the answer.
No, and I think we should at least say that just make sure you rock the vote. Rock the vote. You know I was going to find one reason to use that
one
one time.
Kings in America, we can elect a king.
Rock the vote. That's all.
Rock the vote, baby.
Okay, so anyway, trying to ruin my show. We try to just put out a good message to not be violent and stupid and vote. Because it is election season. If you want to vote, go to vote.gov and you can register to vote lawfully and legally. Vote.gov. It'll take you to usually your state registration, but it'll get you registered. Vote.gov. Do it again one more time like that.
Eric.
Yeah. That's every DJ's son's name. Eric. Yep.
Eric. Honestly,
Aaron or Eric?
Eric.
I gotta go. We never really knew what it was.
It's Eric. But you can also register to vote on just about any social media app these days. I mean, you can sign up through TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Threads, X, Face, whatever the fuck you use, you can fucking probably register to vote. I don't want to hear, maybe you're using Metro. Bullshit. Shut the fuck up and vote. Thank you. This has been a non-paid advertisement.
Oh, all right. That's just because I want people to exercise their constitutional rights.
Yeah.
That's all I ever tell people. I'm like,
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you to vote for it.
I'm
Just
telling you to
fucking
fucking
vote.
vote for it. Just vote. Anyway, so back to contracts. Not contracts with the American people, but contracts with the American football fan, right? So, I think that when you talk about
There's contracts for that now?
yeah. I think when you talk about some of the most impactful contracts that you genuinely have to worry about, CeeDee Lamb.
They're not paying him. They're not paying Dak. Come on, this team's gonna have to do something to make a rich old white man do it. Sorry about the last part. Make an old rich man spend any more money and give
Rich
to
girl, and you go to you can rely on an old man money. I better stop. No more lyrics. I don't know how many I actually can say.
It's a
without
bitch,
getting in
girl.
trouble. So
Oh,
anyway,
you motherfucker, why did you act?
all right. So, but those are some of the biggest contract issues. There are absolutely other ones.
There's a lot more, but yeah.
There's a lot more out there. I still think that the Dolphins have to figure out some things. There's a couple other teams that are going to have some issues.
What about Cheetah and Waddles? Penguin.
Well, again, I just said the Dolphins are going to have to figure out some things. So there you go.
Great, Dirty Sanchez.
Anyway, no, it's a clean Sanchez. I give you the clean bone today. It's not the dirty Sanchez.
I wasn't talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about for real. The dirty Sanchez. All right, so question number 2. According to reports,
What are you doing?
according to reports about tonight.
No.
Yeah.
Hot boxing does not require that.
Yeah, but that also helps temper down the stank.
That's not hot boxing.
Well, yeah, but I have to for political reasons, safety reasons. I don't know.
Hot boxing, my guy.
No, just shut up.
No, I will not. I will die on this hill. This is not hot boxing if you're adding other.
But I
Fragrance.
like incense. Leave my incense.
If you're going to add other fragrance into the mix until we are done, it's not hot boxing.
I like to give it that sort of inner. You got a cloudy ball. Let's clear the bong. I shouldn't have to tell you how to smoke pot, dude. You're fucking 50 years old now. 60. You might be fucking
I'm going to take
60.
this bong and fucking leave.
Don't take this bong and leave. I hate you. I'm going home. All right.
Taking your bong and going home.
That's some military stuff right there, bro. I'm taking your bong and leaving. You lost me at leaving with my shit.
Yeah. Quit being an asshole when it's in my hand. That's it. Ever since I walked in, you've missed being addicted to some fucking body. You've had to attack somebody.
I did try. I really tried to fight you for the bong twice now.
Facts, bro. And for the down stem.
Oh, yeah, I did try to fight you for the down stem. You're right. Well, I was holding a cup of coffee because I'm talented.
At least you haven't tried
How
kicking
did
me in my
you do
shins
that?
yet. I don't really care. At least you haven't tried kicking me in my shins
When I
yet.
was a kid.
That's all I care about. My shins are intact at this
Where are your
moment.
shins?
Dude, no, don't look down.
Don't look down at them.
Don't look down at these exposed
Don't look at my
shins.
exposed ankles. Who are you? 1880s? Don't look at my exposed ankles.
No, you look down. You see these scars on these fucking shins, bro.
You see these scars on my heart. I'm just playing. All right, so listen.
You see the scars on my heart and cry.
No, don't forget. Fantasy football's coming up, man.
When
Now-
is draft?
Our draft is always the Sunday before the Thursday night kickoff.
What time?
Wait, Thursday is the Thursday night kickoff.
Thursday.
Right?
Oh yeah, it's on P. Right, no, that's on NBC. The Friday night game's on Peacock, I think, in Brazil.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Doesn't
But
matter.
anyway, but yeah, so and by the way, if you ever want to join the Wake and Bake America fantasy football league, there are people every year that face relegation right before the draft, right before our draft, who face relegation because of bad management, non-management, and also piss poor management. No, actually, we'll let you piss poor manage. That's how I win Super Bowls in this league. Because there's
Why
always
we
one
cannot
bad
tolerate it? I don't want to be that
I'll
man.
tell you how I win. I'll tell you how I win championships in this league. I
I face Jock every week, every year, week 1. I don't know why either. Like every year, the conferences got realigned.
I saw that.
Because we shrunk the league to 12 teams, so that there would be more players available, and people wouldn't get sandbagged with horse shit. I tell you all the time, it's actually harder when there's more players available because it's like lotto numbers. You got to hit right.
Yeah.
When there's more players available, it's more than getting lucky. See, when there's too many teams in the league, you have to hope that somebody fails or you get lucky, whatever. But when there's less teams, there's more players available, and you have to actually be smart. But anyway, I beat Jack almost every year, but last year I'm pretty sure I started the season with a loss because of him. I don't remember, though. When I say I'm pretty sure, I'm probably wrong. Just so America knows. Get on your fantasy football team.
Hey, was it
Get on your
last
fantasy
year?
football league? I mean, it's fun.
That the first game that Dallas whomped fucking New York? Wasn't that the first game last year?
Oh, I beat the brakes off of him. I had Dallas
Yeah,
defense.
yeah,
You're right. Sorry,
yeah.
Jack. It was the year before that. I
That's
think
what
you
I'm
beat
saying,
my ass to open the season. I've only started the season with a loss once, and it was to Jack. I know Jack beat my ass once because I only started the season with a loss once, ever. I've always started 1-0, and then I'll go like 0-3 or 1-3, and then I'll somehow come back and make the playoffs and make it to at least the last round or two. That is my NFL story every year.
Thank God you don't win the thing. Anyway,
Thank God you don't win. I hate you.
I mean,
You
every
hate
year.
that bitch. You should be saying that about Santos, not me.
He doesn't rub it in our faces every year, though.
That's true. We gloat for him.
You gloat for him.
I do. I'm a fanboy of Santos. He just finds a way to beat me every year, and it makes me mad and happy at the same time.
He's 4 wins or 3 wins?
When I
2 back-to-back?
he's only beat me in a champion. We've only faced off in a
I
championship.
meant like
once.
total. I meant total.
Because he usually beats my ass the game before the championship.
This is good, but
We didn't meet up in the pyramid of or whatever bracket of evil. The pyramid of bracket of evil. But anyway, so yeah, just guys,
brackets of evil.
enjoy some fantasy football. Get on a team. You can inbox us info at Wake, the letter N, Bake America Show, or bluntfootballtalk@gmail.com actually is better. Bluntfootballtalk@gmail.com for this show. I forgot what show I was on anyway.
The Sunday before the Thursday game.
bluntfootballtalk@gmail.com. You can email the show, and we will literally, he and I and the manager or the owner's rep will decide who has not been managing their team or has not been checking in, and decide to replace you with them. Because if you're gonna make it harder on everybody, I'd rather have you in the league. I want to womp on your ass, but I want to have bragging rights on it. Like the year I played, we had one inactive player in a 14 or 16 team league. 14. Yeah. The year when we had one inactive player in the 14-team league, that's an ass whooping. And I think that person started 0-3 and just quit playing.
Yeah. And then
Are they in the league anymore? Relegation's a bitch. Better not. Relegation's a bitch. Relegation's a bitch. All right. So anyway, let's do this though, bud. Make sure you stop at Spotify and give us a 5-star rating, because one person who wants to be a bitch about one show,
little hookers.
fucked our rating up.
Star up.
Yeah, fuck our. We had a 5-star fucking rating, little bitch. It was done on purpose. Retaliation is a must, though.
So I'm gonna. We better than that. We better than that. No, we better than that. We're gonna go petty right now.
You know how I retaliate? I send all my fans to go give us 5-star ratings and make it right. That's all.
We just move
God,
on.
you made it sound like I was violent. I actually
We're just petty.
absolutely petty. I'm not violent, but I'm absolutely petty.
I didn't say anything about violence. I said petty.
I've taken a vow of pacifism. I think that violence is ridiculous, stupid, and solves nothing. But I absolutely enjoy being petty, because sometimes I'm a petty Betty.
Hey,
I even have a name, Petty Betty.
I am not violent. But I understand.
Karen.
I understand there are times, there are situations when
You just have to fuck somebody
when
up
you have to
because
knock a bitch out.
because they try to fuck you
Yeah.
up first. Yeah.
And I will end it.
That's why
as
monks
possible.
say, I will not start this, but I'll beat you down.
That's why I can't say I'm a
have to."
pacifist. I cannot. I mean, you can be a pacifist and start something and defend yourself.
Yeah, you can be a pacifist and still beat somebody's ass if they fight you. I just am not starting it. I don't believe that we should go to violence, but I'll defend myself. My God, yeah.
Hey, you remember the
Like, no offense to Dr. Martin Luther King, but if you hit me if you try to hit me in the head with a brick, if you even throw a brick at me, let alone hit me with it, I'm beating your ass.
remember the Punisher movie?
I guess I'm not a pacifist.
Like the
I'm
first
more of a
Punisher movie.
passive, beat your ass, you try me a fist.
I'm more of a.
Well, that was a good one, man. That's some of my best material. You break laugh. God.
I'm more psychotic than that.
Okay,
I'm more
that's fair.
cerebral. Have you ever seen The Punisher, the first one?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Where movie you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Where he's got the guy
They
thinking.
changed characters, if I remember.
Yeah,
That's the best one.
Yes.
No offense to the new Punisher, he was good too, but the first one,
The first one, yeah, it was more of a psychological.
that guy that played Castle in the first
mental
one,
mental movie. Yeah,
that Castle was.
he didn't
awesome.
kill a single person. They all killed themselves.
Think about it. Go back and watch the movie now. There's some
Really
people's going to go
fucking
back and
movie.
watch it. Somebody's going to
Yeah.
go back and watch the movie. So I've got your next topic.
What we got?
Well, let me give something interesting. Producer,
What's that?
hit me. Yeah, no. Whoa.
When you say give something interesting, that would be fucking interesting. Not to me though. But,
Whoa.
you know, I don't like it.
Whoa. That guy is a dick, and you walked right into that. So there you go. That's, you deserve that. Why,
It'd be
so
like that.
sometimes it'd be like that. He got me already once today. He tried to walk out. But anyway, why Jets? Okay, why do the Jets look musty at camp? Why do the Jets look musty at
Wait,
camp?
hold on.
That's the
Well,
question.
let's fix this. Let's fix this question before we even start. Wait, where's the question at? Show me this question. Okay, can I see your pen real quick? Can you do this for me?
We're not doing grammaticals. Just tell me why the hell the Jets look busted at camp, you dick.
Why the Jet looks busted at camp? No, I'm saying no. It's okay. They do
Actually, I
have.
believe I wrote down why Jets do look musty at camp. Instead of why do the Jets look musty at
You
camp.
just wrote it ghetto and you knew it, dog. It's okay. I knew what you
I
meant.
was in a hurry.
You ain't
Had
gotta
a long
apologize and correct shit. This doesn't have to be professional.
I
This
had a
is
client, extremely upset client, who wanted to talk to
Is
me
it
for like an
about
hour
time?
and 45 minutes.
Is this being transcribed? No, it doesn't fucking matter. Shut the fuck up.
Love my clients, but damn,
Okay,
I
fine.
got shit to do. Anyway,
As you were saying, honestly, they haven't had their quarterback all last year. He's just not playing in fucking
do you
preseason
think you're
games,
not
right?
being like, yeah, probably not. If he does, it might be one. So,
Last game.
do you think, it seems that Aaron's statements seem to be, shall we say, moderately
Bitch made.
hostile. Well, damn, but moderately hostile towards Salas, the coach.
You know, when you're used to getting your way, and you get the spot
Get to New York where no one gives a shit,
about you or what you did yesterday,
or the
or
Jets
your
go to
fancy, right, Egyptian trips. Fuck you.
Egypt.
What'd you,
Hey, that motherfucker did show with an Egypt t-shirt on like that. Like,
what'd you do for me yesterday? What'd you do for me lately? That's
That's
what'd you
me.
do for me lately. That's New York attitude.
What'd
You
you
ain't
do
done
to
shit
me?
lately?
What'd you do for me 5 minutes ago? Not 5
Facts.
days ago, son.
Facts. What'd you
Son.
do for me lately?
With us, son. With us, son.
Dead ass.
Dead ass, bitch. Dead ass.
Fish. No, I bit
Cash me outside.
fish.
Cash me outside. No, don't clap to that. Stop it. It's not so yo. Petty too. Oh, super petty. Super petty. Super petty people like Preston.
We got
Get it
cake
up.
too. Oh, yeah, the fifth one too.
I have another question for you. No, actually, I did. Someone's having a little fun with their buttons. So they've been on summer vacation.
Where they're flipping the bean, huh?
Doing a lollipop, so you keep yourself busy for a second so we can actually talk. I'm just kidding. Sit down. Here, take the bong. Be quiet. So, Petty Betty level stuff.
You not know
right?
how to light the fucking bong, dude? Jesus fucking Christ.
Leave them alone.
What? You can't fucking light a goddamn bong. What's he lighting for him? Jesus Christ, with a smoking for you too? God damn.
Who's already doing the first show?
Shut the fuck up. I'll give it extra half.
Okay, so here's the deal, bud. Here's the deal. Bread and butter deals. No, all jokes aside, listen to me. I think the Jets look musty is because you are right. They didn't have the guy that's going to be doing the stuff there. I think Aaron's going to look rusty. I think Aaron getting to game speed is going to take a second because of him being gone. And then I also think that he should probably play preseason game 2, like most of the starters do at least the first quarter or half, right?
Yeah, 'cause there's like 3 games now, right?
Yeah, unless you play the Hall of Fame games. You got to get up to speed, man. That, I think, is the answer to the Jets question. Next question. The NFL says, is your mama ugly? We want to go to 18 games. So should they just get rid of the preseason and just go straight to 18 games? I think you need a tune-up somehow.
At least 2 games.
At least
Because
one.
that's
At least
the,
one.
they're going for 2 games.
Also, how? Wait, hold on. NFL, hear me out on this stuff. You get rid of the preseason. How are you going to have? How are guys that barely make the team going to have a chance to show up and make the team? How does the Ryan Clarkson of the world make the team, Pete?
How are you going to protect these players from injury if they don't have time to get their bodies used to it? And if you're showing me,
honestly, if you hit me like that now without me getting ready to get hit like that for a little while, you probably dislocate my spine.
even in your 20s and
shit from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, sure, but even like in your 20s in physical condition, in great physical condition, and you're not fucking playing constantly, you have only been out there practicing a couple times, and now all of a sudden for preseason games, and you're warming up that preseason game, you tear your fucking Achilles, or you fucking pop your fucking hammy or some shit, you're out for fucking season. Or you go worse than that, you go fucking Aaron Donald it. Or
Aaron Donald's retired. Why would you pick on him?
I mean, yeah, hey, that happened. It wasn't him. It was
Oh, then you even said the wrong guy. Good for you.
Yes. It was his teammate. It was his teammate. You can suck dick, you asshole.
Okay, good for you. All right,
What was
so sorry,
Producer, I'm sorry. What was that, producer?
he doesn't care what you have to say.
He's not talking about me. He's talking about you.
He loves me.
And he says he wants to turn back to your head.
Okay, but I thought he loved me, so apparently I thought.
He
Okay, so
back to your head.
all jokes aside, it is time for break.
Break
It's
time!
time for break. When we get back though, we're gonna be damn,
We're
bro.
knocking shit over and making less noise. I apologize.
We're not going to do that. When we get back, we're going to be talking about the new kickoff rule, why the way too early MVP picks. We're also going to be talking about who, it's a non-quarterback, has the best chance to make Rookie of the Year outside of the rookie quarterbacks. Who's got that best shot? And then, of course, the question that we'll be answering right when we get back after break. Can the Chiefs repeat? It is the most monumental, easiest question on everybody's mind because it hasn't been even a chance to do it in 20 years. So we'll talk about it when we get back. But
It's
before,
been 20 years since Tom Brady did it.
yeah, dude.
Damn.
But before, hear me out. Before, we gotta go break.
Wait.
Hey, it's your girl, Cammie, Renee, and you're listening to Wake and Bake America Show. You know I bring you the best.
We're smoking.
I apologize if I look tired, ladies and gentlemen. I had a horrific event happen the other night. It's a universal fear that we all have. The concept of waking up in our own apartment or home in the middle of the night to an unfamiliar sound. A rattling doorknob, a breaking pane of glass. Oh, maybe a home invasion happening. Well, 3 nights ago, it happened to me. I woke up to an unfamiliar sound, okay? I'm laying in bed. I sit up. It's 12 midnight. Here's the unfamiliar sound I hear. I'm thinking, holy crap, it's a SWAT team, right? Wrong. I look beside me, fat chick eating a cob of corn. Niblets in my hair, husks in the sheet. It was like a Golden Corral nightmare. Come on.
Hey, what's going on? This the Hungry Hustling American Dream Afro Man. Wake and bake, America. Yeah, you're chilling with Mr. Ashtray.
That's Mr. Trey, not Ashtray.
You're listening to Mr. Trey, and you know why. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you troubled by pop culture references in the middle of the night?
Do you or a loved one experience feelings of dread finding collectibles in your attic or basement?
Joey, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Control, Alt, Throw Against Wall.
Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your mind-numbing needs. We're ready to believe you.
Trey gave me that old guy in them sandals. and khakis to go to bed.
I've been saying this for how long now?
Like I can't step outside naked.
He jumped into the river.
What did you do? Did you run
I
along
jumped
the river
in.
bank?
I let autocorrect make me look stupid on Facebook every day. With Luxembourg. I can't do it.
It's Luxembourg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's what they all say.
Ah!
Look at you, girl.
Sexual tracking app on it, and it found that
Who is actually using that? Welcome home, gentlemen from the 4th Infantry Division, 4th ID.
Yeah, I think he was trying to be funny, but it kind of escalated.
I think he was trying to hit her on a discount. Oh, my nigga.
but they pay the same old
Yo, son, Waking Bake America Radio.
Tell your friends about this.
Tell your friends jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree.
Look, everybody loves creativity, good food, and hard work. That's why it's so easy to love Sam's Creations. Sam's Creation is award-winning cannabis food creations. Find Sam's Creations on Facebook and Instagram with Sam's with a Z, Creations with a Z. Or place your order today at 719-283-1701. All right, it's time to have that talk. Yeah, I'm talking to you, homeowner. Don't you try to run away, townhome renter and apartment renter. Look, every time we move, they charge us a ridiculous amount of money. Every time you need something remodeled, those people charge you a ridiculous amount of money. So this time, when I moved, I got my whole deposit back. Now, I can't promise you the same results, but what I can tell you is I went through Quality Peak Customs. That's right. That's handyman and remodeling. And at Quality Peak Customs, they're going to take care of you the best they can to help you get the best job you can. So whether it's moving out, needing your apartment brushed up for the handover, your townhome, you want to rent that out, you need it fixed up for the big remodel, hey, that house. When's the last time you've done something? Well, when you do it, why don't you call Quality Peak Customs at 719-964-6871. That's 719-964-6871. You can also email Quality Peak Customs at qualitypeak.customs@gmail.com for your free quote today. You can check out Quality Peak Customs on Facebook as well. Let's go with Quality Peak Customs for your next move, your next remodel, or the next time you need a helping hand around your home.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Bubba Sparks. If you didn't know prior to this moment, you better know for sure. Anytime I'm rolling through Colorado Springs, I'm checking out Wake and Bake America. How could you not be listening to Wake and Bake? Holding it down with Cammy, Renee, and Mr. Trey all the way. Twice on Sunday. Y'all probably ain't on Sunday, but it's all good. y'all should be.
Don't copy me.
It's time for Blunt Football Talk.
Trouble gets away. Mahomes racing with the bad ankle and all.
You
Inside
see him
the
right
20.
now carrying his little briefcase with his little
Out in the streets?
Yep, with his
No,
little briefcase and his cut off hoodie. His hoodie was cut off sleeves. The poor little sleeves are lost in the cutter. No home. Like a real puppy. And that's how Bill Belichick's career is.
Parsons on the move, and Micah Parsons is in.
He's that fool.
Hey, tell me you didn't grow up in the projects without telling me.
I grew up hood adjacent, dog.
Hutchinson has it, and he's to the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson with a takeaway.
I hope it fucks your life up. I hope you fail. I hope you fall flat on your face. I'm like, these are my friends. This is us.
Ball comes out of his hand toward the end zone.
I personally cannot twerk. I used to be able to twerk until I took a twerking injury. Tried to do the whole wall twerk upside down. Took an injury. I've never twerked the same again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
All right, Champagne Poppy.
JP on the track. Woke up so motivated, I can't even lie. I've been stressing lately. My rent due, my life due,
I just love those guys up over there. Over at the lab with Two Peaks and Roy Jones Jr. on that track. Roy Jones Jr. the boxer, the real Roy Jones Jr. is on that track. He's actually on the second verse there. Oh man, what a great guy to get a track in with, right? Hey, let's jump straight to it, man. Oh my, that's not supposed to happen. I was wondering what the fuck that was, my guy.
So anyway, you had this question earlier. Is a question on everybody's mind, right? question that everybody wants to fucking know is, can number 15, number 87 actually three-peat? Which hasn't been done since Tom Brady did it over 20 years ago.
But Tom Brady did a three-peat still this year. No, nobody's ever three-peated, you idiot. Bullshit. Okay, I think you better get on your Google and get off your Google because you got the wrong info, bro.
Somebody's three-peated.
No. Anyway, no one has ever three-peated in the NFL. There have been, I believe the Patriots won 3 in 5 years, though. That's the closest you're going to get, though. It's 3 and 5. They won 2, missed the next 2 years, and then won 1.
It's the Giants.
The Little Giants. Not so Little Giants. Sorry. If you missed my bubble wrap reference earlier.
They missed them. They won 2, they lost 1, they won 1, and they lost another one.
And if you've never seen The Little Giants, shame on you, because that movie was great from our childhood. A, B, it stars none other than the dad from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, a.k.a. Rick Moranis, but I was going to say a few of his movies, too. Like, also, that one nerdy level dude that, turns into kind of a bit of a weird demigod guy. Ghostbusters. If something strange in the neighborhood, you stop singing the rest of the song. You don't want to get sued.
There's only no.
The second one was great too. That was a good one. I actually liked the second one.
I haven't seen any of the newer
weird
ones.
gooey shit and the soul goo and all that.
From the king from the baby.
The guy from the baby.
I haven't seen any of the newer ones, so I mean they're both on like Max or Netflix.
The second one was way more creepy. The first one was more playful. Stage buff,
It should have been scarier. I think it was supposed to be scarier, but comedians wrote it, so
it was really funny. The second one came off a bit more scary. You could tell the different writers were involved in that.
It wasn't scary. It was.
It was a whole portal to a demonic realm.
It was more campy, I would say.
I agree with him. I didn't hire you to agree with him. I hired you to agree with me.
Now the newer ones, the way they look a little more family friendly, but horror at that, I guess. But family friendly horror.
You sit your ass down and hit that bong, not Daniel Dobbs. I was wishing Daniel Dobbs was my intern, or even I was his.
Who's Daniel Dobbs?
It's the guy from the fantasy show. With Field Yates, he's got the beard. Former military guy. I would love to work for that guy. Ex-military.
He would punch you in the face for disrespecting that man like that.
What man? Langer?
Himself.
Oh no.
Yeah, he would.
I called my intern not Daniel Dobbs because I wish he was.
You should be happy the business man is right now.
That's what you have. I actually am happy with him. I just like to pick on him. Okay, so anyway, can the Chiefs three-peat?
Can you get the next one back up? Thank you, guy. You're welcome. Not you.
Can the Chiefs three-peat?
No.
The question is yes and no.
No, they can't.
I don't have a straight answer for you because I think that it's
so it's Schrodinger's cat right now. They both can and cannot win a Super Bowl 3 times in a row.
I think the Chiefs have made moves and done things to ensure that they have a hell of a chance. They brought in somebody who was more sure-handed at wide receiver. They've made change. Yeah,
just one guy.
You just need one guy. Everybody else
one guy to catch the fucking ball.
Everybody else is a decoy.
Besides Travis Kelce.
Besides Travis and one guy, everybody else is
Travis Kelce.
The other 2 to 3 receivers are decoys. It's a misdirection game. Anyway,
since you have the speed demon of the cheetah, you need the some hands.
They've got them some speed though, for sure.
Kelsey.
It's hard to say any. Well, I just think they drafted speed at wide receiver, of course.
That's good.
They drafted a little bit of wheels at wide receiver, and that's smart. That's what you want to do. So I just think that I think that they should have fired whoever their wide receivers or whoever handles catching the ball should have been fired. Let me put it that way. I don't know who that guy is, but fire that fucking guy.
No, I mean, let's look at dropping balls first.
You got one fucking job is to teach them to hold on to the ball. Like fucking fire him.
How about not be offsides? How about that? It shows he can't catch the ball.
They're lucky that, honestly, between you and I, they're lucky they made the Super Bowl that last year. I think they actually have a better, based off how they started last year and the whole drop ball thing, I think they actually may come off better of a chance to win the Super Bowl this year. I'd give Mahomes better odds to be an MVP this year than he had last year, coming off his first Super Bowl.
Because if everything were to stay a little bit more decent for them and them not to have to scratch and claw their way, we're unstoppable then. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you that I'm concerned about Kelsey, age, wear and tear. He's a big tight end. Distractions. Gets smacked around. Oh, nah. I don't think so. The man's a professional. I'm a professional.
Well, I'm not saying distractions happen, dude.
I'm worried about aging
I'm not
defenders.
talking outside of football distractions. I'm talking about inside football distractions.
I'm worried about aging defenders for the Chiefs. I'll just leave it at that. Those are my concerns. But can they three-peat? Well, obviously, if they're the only team to repeat in the last 20 years, they got the best chance. Yes, obviously. I would give them a better chance to three-peat as long as no one gets injured than even the Patriots had, actually, to be honest with you. I do. Because Mahomes mobile, and that's the big difference between him and Brady. He's as deadly accurate as Brady, but he's mobile. And Brady was never really a runner. If anything, when Brady ran, people held their breath and hoped he didn't get murdered.
This man really wasn't a runner.
Never was. He is a pure pocket passer and one of the most intelligent men, probably second or third, only to like Peyton Manning and maybe one other guy. That's it.
Here's a question. What do you do with
from a football IQ intelligence level, you know?
What happened?
When he signed to Fox Sports, I'm pissed about it because I wanted him to come to ESPN, so I'm a salty bitch. But we got Troy in fucking Joe Buck. Sorry, I totally blanked out on it.
Which also means you don't really have to worry about him going too far.
I say we work for ESPN. Shut up. Just shut up, Trey.
Doesn't he still do the MLB?
We wish we worked for ESPN.
Doesn't he still do MLB?
Oh,
like the
Joe Buck.
postseason?
Oh, yeah, Joe Buck.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. That's like postseason MLB voice right there. So
right.
I mean, the beginning of October on Saturday nights, especially, we're going to be missing Joe Buck. There's no football on Saturday nights, except for college.
There will be a Friday night game for kickoff week. They should just keep that going.
But that's in Brazil, though, which is actually kind of awesome. When I think about it.
I mean, honestly, the only people who really care that there's a Friday night NFL game is like those
bookies.
No, those whack fools in like states where high school football is more popular than pro, which is
Texas.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it out loud. It's only one state. It's like,
I mean, honestly,
I don't know though. California's got
it's the South, dude. It's the South. It's the entire South. High school football is really, really important because that's where all your
I love high
college
school football. I played high school football for God's sakes. I was actually really, really good safety, and I played quarterback and a little running back and a little. I even like you start like first few years on playing O line. I even played some O line, man. I know how to move a motherfucker that's bigger than me if I need to. Not with these knees. I'm talking about when I was like, 160, 80-pound kid. I could move a 250-pound kid. He didn't bother me now.
Yeah, the Yin Yang twins gave out your secret. You just got to get low.
Bro, you know who put me on the Yin Yang twins? Speaking of NFL connections, you know who put me on the Yin Yang twins?
Who?
Terrell Davis.
Speaking of Terrell Davis,
I was watching an interview with him, and there's like when the Broncos went to their back-to-back Super Bowls, and they asked him like, "What do you listen to in your warm-up CD or whatever?" Right? And he was like, "Oh man, I listen to some shit you wouldn't know about." And he was like, "I listen to the Yin Yang Twins." And I swear, bro, I had to go to the record store and order it, right, and then wait for it to come in because they didn't have it at the record store here where I was at. And second thing was, within 2 years of him saying that, it was on national radio with national hits, and I was like, yeah.
Where's Terrell Davis from? He got to be from Clearwater.
He's from the South. Sure.
He got it. Soon you said like...
I want to say like Louisiana, maybe.
So, well, either way, he had the Yin Yang twins, so that's... Could be... We'll figure out where he's from, but he's definitely from the South.
Definitely some New Orleans South type.
That's definitely from the South. They're from Georgia.
That's what I'm saying.
From the dirty South, yeah.
Georgia, like...
I remember being in Florida when Southern hip-hop like really hit mainstream. Oh my god. There's some shit we used to listen to that y'all wouldn't know shit
I would have to
about.
To tell you, like, pull up Terrell Davis's Wikipedia, which, I mean, we can get the intern to do that for us.
We need to put on his playlist, because that would be fucking us. I want to know what his playlist was for back in the day, because I guarantee I still listen to some of that same shit. I mean, I guess, we probably can't really talk about this, but have you listened to Eminem's new album, The Death of Slim Shady?
Oh, dude. Okay. This isn't the show for that. We should have a show outside of sports for that, though. And now it makes all sense about the whole well played by his marketing group and himself to do it right around him hosting and Detroit hosting the draft and him helping host that and performing for it and all that. And so it was very exciting. And for him being on Hard Knocks last spring, or whatever, maybe it was 2 years ago with the Lions.
He's doing all with the NFL.
He's doing a lot of stuff with the NFL and really help trying to really revitalize and bring business back to Detroit.
Yes,
which been suffering.
Which is a beautiful thing. If you guys don't know, back in the day, like they call it Motown, not because of like all the music, because there was some beautiful, great music that came out of Detroit, Michigan, back in the early 60s and 70s, or 50s, 60s, and 70s. You guys don't understand. We get some records, ask your grandparents about it.
Hey, dog,
they will know.
He's way off. Bro's from the West Coast. He's from San Diego, California.
What? How's he got Union? Because Union is definitely West Coast shit.
He probably got put.
Where did he go to college?
New Mexico. He was a Lobo, bro. Wait. Hold on. Wrong Terrell. No. Terrell, 54 years. Yeah.
Okay, well, college, you're going to have people come with different shit. So can I explain that?
I'm on the right Wikipedia.
Yeah,
for a minute there, I was worried, though. I was like, that is his photo, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm not losing it, am I? Well, Wikipedia's
been on the no-fly list.
You saw, dude, no, he's not.
I mean, he was, but he's
not. For
not.
A second, until I realized that he wasn't even the asshole. It was actually the flight attendant, and that person got fired. Straight up trying to pull the black guy touched me. Shame on you, sir. You're a shameful person. You know he didn't touch you. He tapped your hand because you skipped his kid and was ignoring him. Like, let's really talk about the shamefulness of you as a piss poor flight attendant. Dude, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk
in
about
America.
it. So, Patriots quarterback problems already. No, I'm just playing.
Again?
No. Well, actually, I think that they're gonna see who can play.
Or they're gonna college it, like hit plug and play quarterbacks in the preseason or whatever. There's only 3 fucking games. You better fucking figure out.
Drake Mayo, Gerard Mayo's son. No, I'm just playing, but that's their coach.
I know who Gerard Mayo is.
So anyway, but Drake May, not the one Kendrick wants to shoot.
It's a huge time for your friends. We're off to very distant lands. So pick your job and do your job so we don't get fired for this song. Finish your statement.
Okay, so.
You should interrupt me. You're out of all commission. You want to do shit like that, interrupt me, please. It's just vocal stimming.
Vocal stimming? Just don't talk anymore, please. Let's play. Our next question is, what now for a non-quarterback now, or we'll give the year now for, sir. So, what not quarterback rookie has the best chance to make rookie of the year? I wrote down 2 names, and I didn't write down any defenders because there wasn't even one picked in the top 10. Come on, that's funny. But or in the top, 12, 13, 14, I forget what round now. There's a record, though. 15 pick overall was finally the first, or 16 pick, 15 straight offensive players. That's what it was. Okay, thank you. Beautiful, baby. So, which non-quarterback has the best chance to become the NFL Rookie of the Year? I wrote down 2 names. I've got 2 different reasons why. First, I'm going to go with Malik Neighbors from the New York Giants, 5th pick overall by the Giants, or 5th or 6th pick overall. I think it was 6th. It was 6. The Chargers picked 5th. That's right. It was 6th pick overall. So New York Giants, Malik Neighbors. I think he has a chance to be Rookie of the Year outside of quarterbacks because Danny Dimes, as long as he stays healthy, is capable of throwing enough passes to him. And they don't really have like a major, backbreaker number 1. That's why Malik Neighbors was drafted. He was drafted to be their number 1, So I think that he could have a chance, an outside chance. But Marvin Harrison Jr. has an experienced quarterback who is fast, get outside of the pocket, can throw the ball up to a guy that can just go get it, like when he did with DeAndre Hopkins. And you saw DeAndre Hopkins was a Pro Bowler even in an injury year because he also got injured later. But anyway, so when you think about things like that, or suspended, he was suspended for PEDs. Yeah. And I think he got hurt too at the end of the season before or something. We fell apart physically, not mentally and emotionally, but physically. Because Cliff Kingsbury couldn't keep his mouth shut about Kyler playing video games during practice. That's what it really was. Okay, none of that actually happened. And so there's some super cute dog cuteness going on in the studio here. But no, Marvin Harrison is. So here's the thing: is Arizona has a team that likes to throw the ball a lot, right? They've got the Phillies' old coach on defense to show up the defense, and they like to throw the ball a lot. They've got, like I said, Kyler Murray. I think that situation could create the other guy that could do this. And then I even think that what's it? Adun? Oh, I can't think of how to say his name. I know I was gonna mess it up when I went to say it. I hate my life. But anyway, he could do good too. I'm over it. Moving on. What do you got to say? Fucking guys over here taking pictures in the studio.
You fucked up the goddamn picture of the sleeping puppy. Thank you.
Oh, did he wake up?
Yes.
Oh, anyway.
Anyway, it's Marvin Harrison. His dad is fucking Hall of Famer Marvin fucking Harrison. I'm sure he's taught him a couple things, but now that he's a pro, I'm sure his dad's like, listen, I'm gonna sit you down. Now I'm gonna teach you everything. Not that he didn't already know probably everything, but he's already got the best of what he can already get.
I pre-ordered the.
I didn't know you did.
Gotta have it. Mama was like, you ain't gotta tell me. I knew you'd do it sooner or later. It's like, yeah. When I decided we were going to the game, I was like, yeah, I better do that.
So yeah, question again.
Go.
What was this whole the NFL thing you were asking me about earlier? Games? Whatever the hell thing it was you're talking about?
The games?
Oh yeah, you're saying something earlier. You might need me for something, I don't fucking know.
Oh! If anybody can't go to the Cardinals game or the Chargers game, you should definitely try to be the backup, one of the backups to go to this. It shouldn't happen, but you never know.
I didn't know that. I need at least 3 weeks off. I may need to know beforehand. I can't be like that fucking day because I work in the fucking daytime.
Okay, yeah, well, okay, I get that part. Plus, I need you to make sure you're here on time.
I mean, I gotta get oil changes. Like, it's not like I can't drive up there, but
listen, shit.
Why gotta be a shit?
I don't know. Why do you gotta be a shit?
I don't know. You're the one who called me that, so you can suck a dick and fuck off.
Whoa, that's very extreme for your attitude. I'm gonna
you like to
calm things down.
My tits?
Yeah, calm your tits, bro.
No, I'm not gonna come with tits.
So, it's time for a nice little segment before we throw anything on the board and we throw it on the board. The Bold Prediction Board show coming back.
Is it way too early time?
It's the Friday. Yeah, well, it's probably way too early to even tell people, but it's the Friday before the start of the season. We sit down and we make the dumbest, boldest predictions, as well as some good ones, though, on what's going to happen this season. Be there for the Bold Prediction Show. That's the Friday before the NFL season kicks off that next Thursday.
That's the Friday before
Final Cutdown.
On Football Talk.
Final Cutdown. Oh, no, not our Final Cutdown.
Wake and Bake America Fantasy Football Draft Day.
Oh, yeah, that's that weekend. It's a very big weekend. It's a very big weekend. There's a lot going on. Big show. A lot of predictions.
Yeah, you see that, right? Kobe's Staples Center locker. 1.9 or 2.9 million.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, not really. I mean, rich people gotta spend money on something, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, though, but that just goes right back to other rich people, let's be honest.
Yeah, they get see, that's my whole problem. This is not the show for that.
I need rich people to buy shit from us. We need to be like the flea market for rich people, right? So that way we make good contacts in life. Rep yacht. You know, people who are like, I'm not paying for vacation, come stay on my yacht for a week. And I'm like, all right, no sex though, right? Like, no sexual stuff, right? But you never know, rich people. You gotta ask, like, you're not talking sexual, right?
No sexual stuff with dudes, right?
You're not gonna. No offense. I don't want to be invited to a yacht and then you think you're getting some because it's gonna take more than a yacht. I need at least like a private jet on my high club stuff.
I mean,
private jet, leather seats. You might get me with that.
I don't like leather seats.
This is how rich she is. I was like, "Is you a rich girl?" I can't resist what you did one time.
Let's be real, it's not always gonna be a rich girl.
Don't make a joke, that guy.
It's always gonna be her dad.
Your dad wants to sleep with me? How rich? No, I'm just playing. All right, so
Trey's like, "Hey, if you're rich enough, he'll take a shot in the mouth for you."
Oh no, I didn't say that.
That's what you implied.
But what I am saying is that I'm really tired of not owning a home. You're welcome, folks. I throw myself on the deplorability of the floor of deplorableness so you can laugh. You're welcome. Now,
I just want to be able to have one job and be able to afford to live. I don't have to have multiple jobs. I don't have to have a side hustle to fucking survive in this world.
facts. Let's hit something serious, though.
I was talking something serious, bro.
I know, but not that. I'm gonna
Oh, okay, what's up? Give me something serious in football?
Shit. It's time to pick that NFL MVP already.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But I would like you to tell me your way too early prediction for the NFL MVP this year without anyone hurt. Everybody active. Well, I mean, okay, I can't even say that because Justin Herbert's hurt. Yeah, there's a few people serious notable injuries.
Everyone who's playable at this exact moment
on this show already today.
People who are playable at this exact moment. Of these people right now, of these players on the roster right now that can play, that are not injured, who is the MVP? Is what you're asking me.
Yeah, who can make NFL MVP right now for a year? Why do you look all creepy, bro? Like, don't make me like
Aaron fucking Rodgers, bro. Come on.
Really? Aaron?
EJ, are you fucking kidding me? Comeback story of the fucking year.
40-year-old doesn't eat avocado toast.
Okay.
Does do ayahuasca, though?
Okay.
He ain't gonna tell the NFL that, but he do.
He probably does a whole bunch of other fucking shit. He's probably
you can't test for, and they're bitches about it.
He probably. Who knows what he does, but the man's got the money to do it. I'm saying, like, him being healthy all year.
I don't think he should be vice president, but good for you on, trying experimental things.
Why would he be vice president?
Was floating him as like a possible Kennedy running mate, and I was like,
oh, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah,
Mr. I had a parasite in my brain. Sorry, you guys. Sorry for your heads.
I was like, bro, but at the same time, you just said, well, you're a bit elite, bro. Like, because they're like, yeah, I'm not crazy. There's just something eating the part of my brain that literally lets me realize what's true and false information.
I used to hear voices. I had a parasite in my brain. Just one.
It's really the part of the brain that lets you process true and false information. And by the way, some of you out there also have this part of your brain damaged too.
You see,
let me tell you,
I'm like,
every election year, you show me that. No, I'm just playing. Come on, that's a good election joke. I thought.
No, because let's moving on. Let's not do election jokes on this show.
Okay, moving on. Football jokes. So, two Bears fans walk into a bar. One of them guaranteed to say, "Go Bears!" All right, anyway, moving on. Tough crowd. Okay, tough crowd. So anyway, who's your way too early? Aaron goes, I still own you. Oh my God. He's gonna be like, I still own you. That's what they're gonna.
I still fucking own you.
That's what they're gonna play in his anti-campaign videos when he does run for politics. Just the "I own you" thing. It just sounds so bad, even though it's really just talking to a football fan. Own you. I know how to play dirty politics too. Just take that audio, put it in front of him doing something else.
We're not talking politics though, bro. I get it.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm just playing. Let's move on. The way too early MVP pick for me. It's not too early to suggest that. Sorry, I had to switch my hands. That, with the addition of the chugga choo choo train carrying King Henry, it is not unquestionable to consider a repeat MVP performance by Lamar Jackson. Why not? Why not? The defending Super Bowl champ and the MVP of the Super Bowl. Age difference, actually. Lamar's a little bit younger than him, and I think he just has a little bit less miles on the car, if you would, right? And so I just think that with there being a little bit of a run game to take some of the pressure off of him always having to be the guy that does the job every single fucking time, every fucking down, it's got to be Lamar. That's going to change this year big time. They've got him a good receiver, and they've got him a tight end that he can go to all the time. And then they brought in through free agency and got him a goddamn running back because his running backs were like you had to have like 3 different backs for specialty reasons. Now you have the Kang. I just think Lamar has a chance for a repeat. And whereas like it could be something like last year where Lamar is the MVP of the season, but you know, my homie repeats or something. That could be it. Well, I just think that Lamar Jackson, I mean, it's hard not to say that the guy who just won it with no reason to consider why he couldn't win it again, wouldn't win it again. We saw Aaron Rodgers do repeat MVP performances. Yeah. When he got knocked out of the playoffs a couple times. You don't have to win the Super Bowl to be the MVP. It is based purely on week 1 through 17. End of story. It doesn't have nothing to do with the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
They have to have their vote. They don't announce it until later, but they have to have their votes in before the playoffs start. Or
if they want to go 18 weeks.
I think that's what they have to have with this.
What was that? 2 bye weeks?
No fucking bye week. 1 bye week, everybody at the same time, right after halfway through at week 9, everybody takes 1 bye week off. What do you think about that? For Thanksgiving? No, we can't get rid of Thanksgiving football. It's got to be a rando week in like a shitty part of the year. Like the first week of December doesn't seem to be important to anyone.
Middle of the season, October. Floor Bowl.
No. Nobody wants to risk an injury. Football is, honestly, while hockey is very vicious in a sense.
Beginning of the season, Pro Bowl.
Football is
make the Pro Bowl worth fucking something is all I'm trying to say. As instead, I mean, I know it's for the fans, but you're gonna make people who already get paid millions of dollars.
Ultimate flag football tournament.
With who? You say ultimate?
All 32 teams can submit players,
and they're just playing flag football.
Yeah, that way we don't really have.
They already play flag football.
Short of okay, but I'm talking about just 5-on-5. Like, do they play like NFL flag football rules? 5-on-5?
I think so. Yeah.
See, when I played in a league, the old rules were 7-on-7, but you had 3 linemen. Now you just don't. Usually, you don't have anybody back.
That's why they have like I think it was 2028 is supposed to be the Olympic debut of flag football. They're using NFL rules because that means the NFL has set it up since they started doing it in the Pro Bowl, which I think was like not last year, but like the year or so before that. And
God, it smells so bad.
I do remember watching like, dude, it's actually really. See, that's why I couldn't drink coffee and try to talk. I was like, give me that fucking water, bro. But
like a can of water with me though, like a damn GI.
Facts. My black bottles at the house.
My dad called me right. The fucking water supply, you can survive.
You also need salt and protein,
bro. But not salt water.
No, that'll
kill you.
Yeah, that'll kill you. Salt will give you electrolytes.
It'll give you saline poisoning, basically. I don't know if that's the term. It's probably a fucking technical term.
Yeah, it's way worse than that.
No, we add iodine to salt because it adds nutrients to it. You don't get iodine in fucking sea salt.
You can get iodine poisoning.
You might get iodine in sea salt. I don't know. There's minerals in it.
You get from shrimp.
Scrimp.
It's shrimp. Scrimp.
Scrimp champion. I like scrimp scampies. All right, so
I really do. That gives me the shits. I mean, it's a great. The sauce is good. It's buttery, but it's too creamy. That's all.
Is your poop after?
Yes, it is.
All right, so
you should smell the gas.
Oh, bro.
Trace heard it. He's been around here when I was like firing it off.
Get away from me.
There's only like 3 people has ever heard the machine gun that fires after like something very milky and cheesy.
Good God, dude! You didn't have to do all that. Like our listeners don't deserve that. You disgusting fuck. Send your hate mail to. What's your email again? I don't remember. It's podcastp at.
It's
podcastp at info.
It's Mr. Trey at info at Wake and Bake America /
Don't send that shit to
Mr. Trey.
You will get me in trouble with the damn management. At that point, I yield. Send it to me.
I don't know where else to send it to fucking footballtalk.com gmail.com. Fucking send it there. It'll come to me. You'll come to there. I don't fucking know my own fucking email. Jesus Christ.
Actually, I don't even know yours. Because on my screen, it just shows up as Preston. So
I mean, I do know it, but
is.
we're not gonna like put it out there. But
Your
you
work
will.
email? Yeah, we can.
No, it's the same. Yeah, let's not do that.
Actually, somebody just opened the door to the studio and said, if you give out his email, you're in trouble.
I will. Yeah. Besides me cutting you, somebody will kill me.
His email is
stab in the throat.
All right. So anyway,
It's like I'm just kidding. No one stab in the throat.
I like to test the boundaries of our supervisors because
producers are quick. Yeah, they're ready to go. I'm telling you.
Oh, he was ready to just jump in my seat. He thought I was about to get yanked out the studio. And he was ready to jump in my seat. I was like, dude.
Yes, I'm telling you, he's like next man up. Let's go.
Ready, next man in. You got 2 red cards. You kicked out the game. Next man in. Right? He's like, I'll see you next week, son. Bye. All right. So anyway,
speaking of red cards, I know you watched the Copa Finals. Taking it back a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That was over the break too. Actually, the Cup finals and the Cup final.
Yes.
Or the Euro Cup final. But anyway, what about the Cup?
Did you see the halftime show?
Is that the one Shakira?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I was like, I feel like I saw it. I know I watched the game, but I was like, did I watch halftime show? Is that Shakira? Yeah. Shakira was going boom, boom, baby.
I mean,
Colombia was in the final, so it was kind of fitting that she was the halftime show. It just worked out great.
She looked amazing.
Fabulous.
She looked like she did from the video of these hips don't lie. I'm sorry for tapping on the table.
Let me tell you what Cammy said. It's good to have money. And that's all she said and walked away.
She ain't lying though, but I mean, okay, at that level.
Because at that level,
she
eat
also
right,
was
you're working out right, and you got the money for the plastic surgery to keep you tight.
You don't have to have plastic surgery if you've got the right nutritionist and the right fucking weight people.
I done my grace out, bro. Because I'm trying to look 30, not fucking 50, bitch. I'm not 50 either, though. I'm telling you how old I am. I'm in my 40s.
Ain't nothing wrong with being that age.
I'm in my 40s, and I've had this beautiful bass voice, baritone, technically.
Hey, congratulations, you're gonna do that for the rest of your fucking life now.
Yeah, basically what happened, that's what happened. How about that? No.
Yeah.
Just use the little comb.
Yeah, you're gonna have to redo it every fucking time now because you're killing in your own hair. You're causing, okay.
I don't use a permanent dye. Wash it out every day.
It's not about permanent dye. It's dyeing your hair in general.
He's so mad that I'm
dropping it.
He's so
I don't
mad
give a
that I
fuck
can
about
look
it.
20.
You don't look 20, dog. The bags underneath your eyes say different.
Bro, that is because I did
whatever.
You're a bitch.
I'm just being real.
Dude, right after I didn't sleep last night, Bags. You heard me almost yawn. I'm fucking tired.
I'm being real, bro.
Bro, I've been up since like 4 o'clock.
Gen Z will eat you alive, bro.
In the morning. But I went back to sleep for a couple hours.
You look like a millennial, bro. They call you a boomer.
I do not look like a millennial. I do not look like I have 3 kids that are still in their teens or under with bad credit and student loan debt. I'm gonna have one of those.
Do you realize millennials are at least 41 years old right now, right?
Yeah.
How old were you when you had grandkids?
I don't know. How old is my grandson? I would have been 39.
That's my case.
Did I turn 39 the year he was born? Yeah, I turned 39 before he was born, so I was 39.
And that generation grew up on...
which I believe is also the first year I saw a gray hair. At all.
Yep, and that generation grew up on 16 and pregnant.
Ladies and gentlemen, I lasted a long time. But it catches up to you no matter what.
Age does. You can try and fight it and waste money on products that are going to do nothing for you in the long run. I'm sorry if your fucking self-esteem is so fucking easily bruised.
Did you think that it has nothing to do with that? Maybe I just like it to look all dark black, like.
Your self-esteem, get over it.
No.
I gotta make myself look younger. I can't be that old. I'm not old. I'm still young. I'm still in my prime.
No, that's how you feel.
That is not how I feel.
I'm comfortable with it.
Then why are you dying it?
I'm comfortable with dying it, and also with the grays. I just
You-
like both.
Okay, whatever.
I like both. That's why I use a daily dye.
You should do this dye.
No, just for men. I call it mustachera. No, I'm just playing.
That's exactly what the fuck it is.
I mean,
bro.
kinda.
Jesus fucking
I don't know,
Christ.
being honest, when I first looked at it, I was like, I dyed my face. Look, we're all getting old. You can't have that talk, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Listen to him. He's a
I'm just saying, just accept your age. There's nothing wrong for like the things that you have going on in your life.
You're the boss. Accept your age, young man.
Wow, I'm not. Like, I'm just saying, like everything that is happening to you or you've gone through have gotten to the point you're at right now, and yet you're trying to make yourself look younger to cover
Wait,
up
that's why I
that
like
fact.
to try to make myself look like Top Gun for Halloween.
That's for Halloween fucking weed, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm trying out a few products. I'm trying to figure it out.
So,
I don't want to get the Rudy Giuliani with the dye going down the side of your face.
so the wigs, Doc. You know you can't grow hair for your fucking no Tom Cruise shit.
Hashtag locked up.
You can't be no Maverick Photo Goose with no real hair, bro.
Hashtag bail paid.
Hashtag going dying there.
Hashtag stop dying. Stop
Hashtag
dying.
Bill Commissary,
Stop
please.
dying when you're close to dying.
Hashtag Bill my commissary.
A DYE to a DING. Anyway, most people don't even know I love play on words. But anyway, so listen, I've got one more question. We have to go. All right. Ask the last question of the day before we get out of here. From coming back for NFL's our 5th season with covering NFL. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for our 5th season of covering NFL. I also am super excited to get an actual studio audience back in here in the next couple of weeks instead of the fake one. I'm also excited about getting. Yeah, it's crazy how that works, right?
What you talking about with this?
So
Finish your statements.
Oh, I'm also excited about Halloween because I think I'm gonna like go as Top Gun, but I need to find like a helmet that has the little Jar Lights thing, just a toy one or something. I gotta find it somewhere.
Get the Star Wars Rebel.
Something like that.
It's the same one. You just have to paint it gray. Or if you have a friend who can 3D print.
I do have someone, but I cannot afford the plastic for them to do
If
that.
you have a friend who will 3D print, you understand what I'm saying there? Then you have a friend who will 3D print.
I have someone who has a 3D
printer. Yes. See, there's the difference.
You want me to pay for the plastic
Exactly.
for sure.
There's a way how I phrased that.
I yield, good sir. You make a valid point. Alexander Hamilton. All right, sorry.
You gotta phrase things properly.
I said I yield, good man. All right, so other than that, the new kickoff rule. That's what I do want to talk about before we go.
I do love that.
So you love the new kickoff rule?
I do
too.
like that.
You know, it almost made. I almost had to look at the teams. I rubbed my eyes. I was like, "Is this the XFL?" Because it's just so much like it. But of course, the NFL made a few rule changes to help themselves, and they have a mojo player.
I totally forgot that they were doing that.
They have a mojo player. Like you have to be an older.
Mojo Jojo?
No, you have to be a little older to remember them showing highlights of Mojo. So back in the
Mojo
70s,
Rollins?
back in the 70s during the NFL 70s, whenever the weather was bad, you could use a somebody from the sideline or whatever to hold the ball for the kicker so that all the players were able to rush down the field. And the thing was, he just had to get off the field before the game got back to him, or it could be a penalty, right? Well, and the most infamous and famous placeholder, like alternate placeholder, a 12th man, if you would, on the field that has to, like, as soon as the ball's kicked, he's got to turn and run to his sideline, like fast.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Forrest Gump style.
Forrest Gump, I was running.
Forrest Gump style. Gotcha.
So anyway, so and for all you football fans out there, when you listen, if you ever catch this episode and you hear me talk about the legendary Mojo, you're going to be like, your heart's going to be touched, because this is some real iconic NFL like history, if you would. So anyway, Mojo was a 12th man, or you didn't have a unit. But now I believe in the rules now with the extra placeholder. It has to be like somebody on the roster that just does it. But back then, this guy wore like this like white Elvis like kind of like jumpsuit kind of thing, and it said,
this is the 70s.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, so do people remember that this was in the 70s? So this motherfucker had some lapels, bitch, like some lapels.
Bell-bottom lapels.
His bell bottoms talked to his first set of lapels, was like, bitch, you small, fix it. Like that kind of 70s outfit, right? And so anyway, and right on the back of it, like any good like dancer or character from the Littlest Whorehouse in Texas in bright shining glitter, and I'll give you why I said the Little Whorehouse in Texas reference in a minute, because it's important. Like
he was in that.
No. But I don't know if he was actually. I don't think so. But in shining glitter on the back of that bright white Elvis-like jumpsuit was Mojo in bright glittery orangish red color. I believe red actually, but like a glitter red, but which kind of can sometimes come off as orange. But anyway, and the most important part of why I use the Littlest Whorehouse in Texas reference is because there's lots of glitter, bell bottoms, and flair in that musical. But also, it was actually the Houston Oilers That was the team that had mojo. So anyway, the reason why I went through this very fun NFL history lesson was to tell you that now they have what they call the mojo player, because it's named after the iconic guy who did it in the 70s when that was a rule. I'm glad they brought the rule back.
Brought that back. Okay,
they brought back the 12th man placeholder. He has to get off if the wind is bad or something. Weather. It's just weather related, like bad weather or whatever. And it's so that all 10 downfield participants can run. And the kicker can be the safety, and the mojo guy is just literally almost like a human T. And so that human T needs to get off the field because you'll get a penalty for if he
on the field.
It will. Well, it won't. I imagine it'll be some derivative of 12 men on the field because he didn't exit quick enough. It'll be like, that's
what it would have to be.
Like interference. It'll be interference. It'll be like 12th man interference or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Is what I'm guessing what the NFL rule will be. I haven't looked it up yet.
We'll find out
because
what happens.
Who prepares for a talk show? We came to talk. We're good.
We're stoners.
Stoners.
I just show up and I let him lead, and then I just interrupt him as much as possible.
Like boner. What?
Wow. Anywho,
this is why I'm not allowed to make raps because I get us in trouble.
What don't you like about the new kickoff rule? We get that you like it. We heard all the things that you like about it. What don't you like?
I wish the penalty was a little, like even maybe 5 yards, 3 to 5 yards stiffer for the return team if they mess up, like stepping out of the receiving zone and all that stuff.
Not on time, if they're like a half second early.
Or if you touch the ball and refuse to bring it out, that's actually, I think they get the ball like the 10. I think that should be the 5. I think it should be brutal. I think you should barely be able to get out of the end zone. I think that penalty should be brutal. On the receiving side, right. And on the kicking side, I think that if you can't land the ball inside that gap of 20 yards, I do think that the penalty should be a little more severe like it was in the XFL. However, I will yield that the NFL's talent level is so much higher that shortening the field may increase the scoring, but I think it gives too much of an advantage to the offense coming up the field if you do get the kick outside of that window.
Yeah, but if you give too much to the defense, and then that takes out the whole point.
You never give too much to the D.
I said defense.
I know.
I know you had to take it there.
So I just want to take it there.
What else do you not like about this new rule? Anything else?
No, actually, I told you. What did I say?
It wasn't about the game, the Hall of Fame game itself. You didn't like. It was more about the fact that none of the starters.
That right there.
Yeah,
that's what upset me about the Hall of Fame game. Is I want to see some Caleb Williams and some CJ Stroud. Reigning Rookie of the Year versus the potential next Rookie of the Year.
That doesn't count as. I mean, it kind of counts as a first game because they get three more games. Right?
Yeah, they do. They have the 3 regular preseason games. Everybody gets to participate.
Which is why they didn't play the first. Why risk getting hurt in a game that didn't really fucking out?
Which brings me to my next point. If anyone's sick, hurt, missing, bereavement, anything like that, I have a ticket for you to the Cardinals-Broncos game. But the problem is if no one gets sick, hurt, or injured, then I don't have a ticket for you.
Okay.
Unless you want me to just go buy an extra ticket. No. The reason why we couldn't is because the car only seats 5. Yeah. That's the only reason why I wouldn't or couldn't. I thought about you though. I was like, man, I want to take Preston to a Cardinals game. But the problem is that it was 5, and I have 2 sons and 2 son-in-laws.
I'd rather go to a Bucks game. Let's be honest.
Broncos Bucks?
Yeah. I think they do. I'll have to actually really check, but I really do think they do.
Tell you what, you should just take the day off naturally, and then if you look on game day, and there'll be like $25, $30 tickets. I'll go if
I remember, I want to say it's a Thursday game, but I doubt that. I do remember saying
I don't give a shit what day it's on. I'll go.
It'd be easier for me on a Thursday. I could take a half day.
I can just take a half day too, because there's no point in going up until halfway up.
Exactly.
We can go up and tailgate at noon and still party all day because the game doesn't start for 7-8 hours, 6 hours.
You're gonna be not that late, but we'll leave at 2. We'll get your full day in, and I can leave at 2 o'clock, and you smoke. It might be BTO.
No. I want to leave earlier than that so we can tailgate and I can cook you food. I got a travel grill just for tailgating, bro.
Yeah, but we don't have to wait for 7 hours before
the game. Probably a little bit extreme, like 3 or 4 hours before the game is fine. So that we can go because the gate's open an hour before the game. And that's when we'll go in as an hour before.
Yes.
I made a Marvin Harrison song.
Dude. Run that again.
I made a Marvin Harrison song. I'm going to scream it at the preseason game early on when the stadium's half empty and he can hear me. He's out there just catching balls. If he doesn't have headphones on,
Which he will.
Yep. I'm like, this must
You can see it anyway.
It's Maserati, pitchforks up. It's Maserati Marv. He's fast as lightning. He's really fucking frightening. It's Maserati Marv.
What the fuck you said? I was like, what the fuck did he just say? What
Yeah,
is this
I
shit?
sent you my lyrics. Did you like it? Yeah.
I knew what the fuck it was.
I'm a real fan.
I was like, what the
One of my
fuck
friends
is
said,
this shit,
one of my
bro?
friends said, tell me you grew up watching international soccer without telling me, because I made a chant. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so
I'm
that's what
excited
this
about
text
it.
means. I'm like, what the fuck are some of these?
Clearly,
texts, bro?
yeah, I sent you the lyrics. Clearly, I am
I get that, but then you went back later on. I'm going down and you said the same thing you just said about international soccer, but now that makes sense. I'm like, I don't have your fucking text me, and sometimes I just like I let you text, and I'm like, okay, he might just be bidding.
Sorry, Kyler.
I want to be rude.
No, not to be rude, Kyler, but I'm now fanboying over Marvin Jr. Yeah. I call him MHJ. Sounds like he's a wrestler.
Okay, that's
Doesn't sound
also
like he's a wrestler.
Kind of
MHJ.
That's what MHJ was. Okay.
You not understand half my text?
No, I don't really. Okay. I get tired of saying what all the time because then I think you feel bad that your phone's not sending you the right shit.
Or you just don't understand what I mean. But either way, yeah, I feel bad.
Exactly. So I don't want to put you in that way. So I'm like, okay, I'll see him on this day, and he'll say something, and it'll make sense.
Imagine me texting my cop brother-in-law across the country and says some weird ass shit. And I'm like, bro, believe it or not, I'm perfectly fine. My phone, on the other hand, has
a racist
issues.
piece of shit.
Has mental issues. It's mental, man.
It's it has not bipolar, but multiple personalities.
Multiple personalities disorder. Yeah. Anyway, we've got a lot of loose change up until the season starts, and we start picking our 5 games of the week and all that stuff. So we got a lot of fun coming up, guys. Honestly, I'm excited to be back for the season.
Psychologists say if you like more, if you like you're a polyamorous type person, like a lot of different types of music. You're borderline.
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous
is like
there's polyamorous.
That's you.
And there's polyamorous, which means you like multiple genres of music, and you're correct. But
ladies, hear him out. Sister wives welcome.
What I'm saying is, people who like multiple types of genres of music are more likely to be closer to a multiple personality. And I'm like, that makes no sense.
Is that where we hang out?
Probably.
Okay. So, on that note,
we each have like 75 different little personalities, and we all have to fight each other, not the personalities.
I think we're in for a hell of a season per every year. Has there ever been a boring NFL year? No.
I mean,
it was that year where we had the strike.
The bubble year?
Boring? No. You guys won a Super Bowl that year. How could you say that year was boring for you? Was there no... the fact that they had a pipe-in crowd noise that sometimes didn't add up to what was happening, sure, that was dumb as fuck. But quiet sucked too. None of it worked. What was the one that were piping in the crowd noise? What sport was that? Was it basketball? I think it was basketball.
It was basketball because it's too quiet on the court. Because all you hear is screeching of the shoes and shit. They were doing that in wrestling.
Sounds like when I was
too.
out at my gym shooting hoops.
They were doing that. They did that in baseball. They also had like some cardboard cutout people in the stands.
Oh yeah, you could for $5 they would print your face and put it in this.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like,
not gonna lie. And SeatGeek
capitalism at its fucking finest, bro.
SeatGeek was selling virtual seats through Meta to watch games. For like $5, for like $5 tickets, you can watch the whole game.
To catch a live stream.
To catch basically a live stream on virtual reality glasses.
Yeah,
with your sweating out your eyeball sockets. Like I was back before.
That was back before virtual reality got better goggles. I think it is now. Not as. I mean, it still sucks, but yeah, it still sucks. Anyway,
the thing is until you get a way to keep it cool or air conditioned or something.
Until it's not directly on your face.
Or that, but you literally have something strapped to your fucking head, like your eyeballs.
Yeah.
So it's gonna generate heat. And it's generating heat.
You know what you need? A holodeck.
We're out. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.
Booming systems across Colorado.
To hear the crowd go. We like the cars that go boom.
That means I'm chilling.
Lazy.